It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. All right, just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Hunter Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. And a swing and a miss there.
No, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now the #2 hitter, Austin Wells. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty. James Kaplan, the next to hit for the Angels, and that finds the mark on the outside corner. And to count 1-2. Two out, space is empty. And now the count is even. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Kerstad puts it away, and that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back now at Oriole Park, and on the hill, Sandy Alcantara.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Kellen Lindsey. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fukudome on his way over, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Here's a 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's William Contreras.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. In the dirt, blocked. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He will score. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses, 2-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Next offered in there for a strike, and the count's full. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the ALCS. Got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. A run, a hit, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the left fielder, Nate Fukudome.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. This is Willie Castro. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Mark Vientos, the next to hit for the Angels.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the second. Here's the veteran shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That's to third. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number one.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And next for the Orioles, Jack Napier. One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's outside.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, shallow right field. And there are 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Heston Kjerstad. Kjerstad matched a homer in his last game. Outside low, and it's 2-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning getting started. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Justin Hubbard. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now batting, Mike Trout. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. tying run in scoring position here in Game 1 of the ALCS. Got him. Strikeout number 8. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Kevin Alcantara. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Kellen Lindsey. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Towards first, Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now Jackson Holliday. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. This one popped up. Moore makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Wells. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. James Kaplan, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 down, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail here 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 4th. Now the Orioles catcher, William Contreras. Now he breaks his bat. Encarnacion Strand snags it, and there's 1 away. Tyler O'Neill digs in now. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Vinny Pasquantino. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. This one in the air. Encarnacion Strand makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
And that one way outside. And the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Justin Hubbard now at the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one almost got him. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Angels held in check, and it remains 1-0. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Volpe. Pitches in the dirt, and a count 2-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Squeezes it, 1 up, 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jack Napier. He swings and fouls one off.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And a swing and a miss. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. The throw in.
Save.
And now second and third with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Kevin Alcantara will hit next. On the ground. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And now it's going to be Kellen Lindsey. Check swing, he held up, and a count 2-1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having
Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw, and they got him. Two outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
This to third, Vientos. They get the force, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here in Baltimore, now Christian Encarnacion Strand. 3-2 on the way. Puts it in the air out towards left center. O'Neill settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Mike Trout. The Halos trailing by 3 here in game 1 of the ALCS. Just a slow ground ball this time. Volpe throws to first in time. That's it out. Now here is Christian Moore.
Inside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 down, nobody on. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And that is downstairs. And it's 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kaplan getting ready to hit. The 1-1.
Ball.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Alcantara makes the play, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Bachman. And here is William Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Calls it in, and there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Way outside, 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting ready to go. Hunter warming up as well. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
2 outs, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that drops in for a strike.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alberto Pulido.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nate Fukudome. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Tosses to first, 1 out. A key out to start the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The shortstop takes the ball. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combines. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next to hit, Mark Vientos. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Hubbard. Tying run at the plate. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Angels strand 1, and they still trail it here, 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called 3rd strike.
Jack Napier, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing, and a ball popped up. Wells has this one sized up. Corrals it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And next for the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to first. Takes it himself, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Coleman. Now at the plate, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Out towards right center field. Kjerstad sizing this one up. Brings it in for the third out. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dennis Hunter. And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kellen Lindsey, the next to hit for the Orioles. Next one misses, 2-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the late stages of game 1. And it's fouled away. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Encarnacion Strand makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. One out, and a runner at second here in game 1 of the ALCS. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's ball down 3. And away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now the Orioles catcher, William Contreras. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Rounds third, heading for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Dennis Hunter will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Chris Bubich into the game.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Back to the mound, might have him hung up here to first, and O'Neill is retired. Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit for the Orioles. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's outside.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
That one ripped. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the batter now, Anthony Volpe. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Orioles 6 and the Angels 1. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Austin Wells. That one missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gregory Santos getting loose out there. Jax getting cranked up as well. That's out to center field. And there's one down. So up next, James Kaplan. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Orioles leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dylan Coleman won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Coming out for the Orioles, Griffin Jax.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So man aboard. Now here is Nate Fukudome. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Glove flip to second, and that's a double play to end it.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
6-1 is your final here today as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. it.